Are you guys ready to duel? I had to do it at least once. Everybody, you know I have to do it at least once. Hey there, strangers. My name's Neos, and this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. Yes, that's got a really long title. Welcome back to Strategy Sundays. Today, we are going to be stretching the definition of strategy to include card games. It's not just about real-time, top-down, or turn-based strategy today, because, hey, card games have strategy in them, and it's my own made-up title for this series, so it can mean whatever I want. So there. I'm a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way. I mean, I've played a pretty good amount of, like, Pokemon and Magic and a lot of other one-off games like that. I just really fell in love with Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play this a lot in person with friends, people I used to work with, go to college with, and stuff like that. But it's been a while, and I haven't had anybody to really play it with. But this right here, fun fact, this game on the Switch, for the longest time, was my top played Switch game, according to the play hours that it actually logged on there. I think it was something in the first week and a half I'd played. It was over 100 hours of it, so I liked it a lot. I think it's somewhere, it ended up being like 300 or something hours. It's only been more recently defeated by Monster Hunter, because that game is really long and a lot of fun, and you can play with people. But I thought it'd be fun to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! The game that's based on the anime, that's based off the card game, based on the anime, everyone's favorite terrible anime. I say it from a place of love. I loved the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime with its terrible plot and dumb characters, and it was fun. I used to like get up and watch it every Saturday and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun, and so I really fell in love with the card game and stuff like that. So I figured, hey, why not? Another fun fact. This is the second time I've recorded this video. I actually recorded this probably a couple of years ago, and the audio was just totally. It didn't have any, so I had to just scrap that, and I was kind of bummed, never came back to it, but now we're going to, because we're back to Strategy Sundays, and I wanted to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's a lot of fun. So, onto this game specifically. This game is actually really good. It's got a lot of options. I know there's some newer Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. I really like this one. Doesn't have the strongest online scene anymore, but I mean, you do have your card shops. You can go in and buy various card packs. I don't have all of them, obviously. You can go and edit your deck. You do multiplayer online, all that sort of fun stuff. But what I think is really cool, outside of like tutorial and stuff, you have Duelist Challenges, which covers every one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series up to this point, but definitely to when this came out. Play against basically everybody that was in the series, and more, actually a lot cooler, is it has the entirety of the story. Like, every single freaking fight in that series, as far as I know, except for some randos that they probably didn't bother putting in here. But yeah, you can play through every single fight in this, and you can play as either side. That's the tutorial mission. Yeah, you could, like, if I want to play as Kaiba in the very first duel, I can totally do that, and I think that's really cool. And you can even use your own decks against the characters in the story, which is pretty cool. So I figured I'd play a few matches of this. We'll show you how this works exactly. We'll go straight into the very first big duel in the series, where we've got a INFN8 Infobot, whatever over here, just kind of goes into the story. So we can play like, Grabs, can you show me how to show everyone your super special awesome card? Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, everybody. But yeah, you get the whole story here, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's done in like a kind of basic style, but it still covers everything, which is kind of cool. I mean, if you like that sort of thing, if you liked the Yu-Gi-Oh! Story. And now, granted, I only ever watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. I didn't watch like GX or the other ones. I don't know any of them, but it's got all that right there, which I think is pretty cool. We're just gonna skip through all this. We can just proper skip. Oh, okay. A little too far. So I was actually gonna do this anyway. We're gonna play with the story deck proper first, and then we'll play with one of mine, because why not? So let's go with paper. Yeah, we get to pick who goes first. I'm gonna go second. I saw something recently that it's actually better to go first in Yu-Gi-Oh! If you say so, I would prefer going second, because I just do. So, for those of you who don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a card game. Hey! In which we'll have 6 cards from the start, more or less, after his first go there. Pick up a card, we can play stuff, we've got monsters we can put down, we've got spells, we've got traps. It's a fun time, and I like it a lot. And this game actually helped me to, one, learn how to play it better, because you can actually go through here and like, oh, how does Dark Hole work? It shows it right there. But I can also click this. It shows you the card up close. You can see like the card genre and the card effects and all. What's the right leg of the Forbidden One? What the crap is that? Oh, this is some stuff you get for Exodia, and you put them together and it kicks the crap out of everybody. It's got all the card stuff there, which is really cool. You could totally get Exodia to wreck him in the first duel if you want to. In fact, we're going to try to do that. Let's put down Swords of Revealing Light, which basically makes it so he can't attack us for 3 turns. And I'll just hang on to that. And see, during your draw phase, when you draw a normal monster, you can reveal it and draw 1 more card. Ooh! So we'll put down this... So these are magic cards. Not like the game Magic, but it's cards that we put down, they do stuff. So this is an infinite one, you see the little infinite symbol there. So whenever we draw a card, if it's a normal monster, we'll get to draw another card, because we want to try to get Exodia out here, because why not? We've got Dark Hole, which will destroy his monsters. We've got 2 Swords of Revealing Lights. We have 6 turns it can't attack us, which is cool. Let's see, a trap card is when you put down, and whenever they do something, you can activate it to trap. Haha. So activate this card, targeting 1 monster your opponent controls. It cannot attack or change its battle position. That could be fun. Let's just slap that down over there. Why not? And then we'll go to battle phase, but I'm not fighting anybody. So we're going to go to end phase. There we go. Come at me, Kaiba. You're a second-rate duelist with a third-rate deck. That's the other way around. That's Kaiba to Joey Wheeler, I think. Don't worry about it. So Ancient Rules is activated. Chain another card. No, I don't want to do that. So because it activated that, I could have activated my card that lets me, you know, make it so his card can't do anything. But that doesn't really matter, because then it would have been taken away because he activated that by, oh no, it's the Blue Eyes! So any of the big notable cards, not all of them, like all the God cards don't, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, but a lot of the cards will actually have this, where like it'll have a big flashy intro and stuff, which is way better. The original release of this back on like the PlayStation 4 or 3, I forget. I know it was on the 4. Every single time like the Blue Eyes would attack, you'd see an animation. It was really annoying. This is just whenever you summon them. So let's activate the effect of a card, because we want his Blue Eyes do anything, even though it can't anyway. But why not? Let's show it off. So we'll activate this. So Spellbinding Circle. And now your card can't attack and cannot change its battle position. So it's stuck in attack mode. So I guess I'll explain a little bit more. On these cards, the monster cards, top number is their attack, bottom number is their defense. If I attack higher than their attack, it kills them and does damage to them. If they put it into defense mode, so it's sideways, they won't take any damage, but I have to go above the lower number to destroy them. And we have gotten ourselves a regular card down here, so our normal type. So we will use the Heart of the Underdog, which lets us get another card, because why not? Gimme, gimme. Oh, we got ourselves a Karibo. Some sort of little Karibo, but not the guy. All right, so I don't want to mess with any of these. You know what? Screw it. Why not? We'll just put this down. So this is face down in defense mode. So it is now, 1, he can't see what it is. And then 2, you have to, as you can see on the left there, I guess I can press this, it's got 2,000 defense. So it has to go over 2,000 defense to destroy it, which this totally could if it could move. But it can't because I've got that. Suck it, Kaiba. Anyway, let's move on to the next phase. I'm going to actually try to just win this with Exodia, just for the fun of it, and then we'll use one of my decks. One of the things I really... I got so into this game specifically. Like, I have... Like, I forget there's the one on, like, the PlayStation 1, where it's like, it's almost like Dungeon Dice Monsters, for those of you who know what that is, where it's like a grid-based thing. Hey, activate this again. I've got one for the PSP, which, hey, there we go again. I can only hold 6 of these at a time. So it's going to make me drop some, but, you know, don't worry about it. We have, you know, infinite card hand, whatever. Okay, we got that. But that was cool because you could actually enter, like, a code and get one of, like, your cards without having to find it in the game world or whatever. But this one, let me actually see what this is first. Draw 3 cards to discard 2 cards. Okay, cool. This deck is specifically made to try to get Exodia out. So let's do that. No more pieces of Exodia. What the crap? All right. So I don't want to use you. I want Karibo, and I don't want you. Oh, I guess I gotta do something with these. So I'm gonna put this one down. It doesn't activate, but I just set it face down like that. So I just have it. It's gonna make us... screw it, put some stuff face down, why not? Just slap that on there, don't worry about it, cool. Because otherwise, if I have more than 6 cards, it makes me just discard them, and I don't want to do that. We'll attack later, don't worry about it. But this game specifically, because... like, it explains all the stuff, and it, like, when you're using these cards, like, hey, did you want to try blank? Because you have the ability to do that, it let me experiment a lot more. And I'm getting excited about that, but it was really cool. So I was actually testing out and trying all sorts of new deck types and stuff. And I would like add a couple cards into like, hey, there's another piece of the Exodia. And another couple of cards in there, and then try it. I was like, ooh, so that would make it do this. And then just run a couple more games against the computer and just try it and just fiddle with it. It helped me actually build a decent deck. And then this game got an update. It's like a DLC that came out, and they got, I think it was like a free update or whatever, and then updated the ban list, and then my cards didn't only work. My deck didn't work, because I think it was like 1 or 2 cards. They're like, these are banned now. Like, what? They weren't banned like 5 minutes ago. I'm like, I genuinely do not try to do any cheap tactics. I think that's super lame. But apparently some of the cards I use could have been used for that, so they just aren't allowed to play online. Even against friends. Like Kate and Atlas play this, and I would want to play against them, they just wouldn't let me use it. You'd think you could play against friends with whatever the crap you wanted, but no. Equip a monster, take control of the equipped monster during end phase, standby phase, they gain 1,000 life points. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I could use this to steal his blue eyes, which I might do in a minute. We're gonna just set this for now. We'll activate it later. Let's get it out of the way. And then we'll activate Swords of Revealing Light. We have another one on the field, so that'll give us 9 turns where he can't attack us, which I know I'm making this super interesting. I'm sorry. We'll go ahead and do this, so you can see what it looks like whenever we just have to discard stuff. It's battle phase. Oh no, I'm not attacking with anything. End phase. So you have 2 phases there where you can actually like activate stuff and such. So we'll get rid of this, and we'll get rid of this. So why not? There we go. Down to 6 cards. All you can have unless you have specific cards that allow you to have more. We have our graveyard on the right side, which is all your destroyed cards. You've got out-of-play cards. You've got your deck. There's a lot of things. It's almost like it's some sort of, a strategy card game thing that I love. So there we go. Let's see. So I want to keep that. Let's just... Actually, I can't put anything down because I'm a big dumb. I could nuke... You know what? Let's do that. Okay, for the fun of it, we'll do this. Snatch Steal. So I'll activate this. Wait, no, but that'll stay on the field. Never mind. Let's not do that. That's a dumb move. I need to wait till I get rid of that thing. All right, fine. We'll just put this down. Face down, defense position. There we go. And move on to our next move. So, first game. I mean, this is just after the tutorial. So this is a really easy match. So obviously he's not wrecking me super hard here. I've gotten some really easy hand cards here. Oh, that would be good. I get 2 of those. I just want to... Exodia's gonna be like the last card that's in here just to annoy me, because that's what happens sometimes. Okay, so here's something. On the cards, you see at the top left, it's got those stars there. You can only place down cards that have 4 or less. And then after that, you have to sacrifice other monsters to summon your... I'm assuming you don't know what this is. Otherwise, maybe you do, but it's something to talk about. So, for summoning this one, because he's got, what, 7 stars, I think? Needs 2 monsters to tribute. So we will go ahead and blow away... What are these monsters again? Press this. So, Giant Soldier of Stone, another Giant Soldier of Stone, and Imp. Get rid of you, and you. And that allows us to summon the Dark Magician, Yugi's signature card. Not really sure why, because it's notably weaker than the blue eyes. But hey, look at that. We get an animation for you. Blam! It looks like one of his fingers is broken. These graphics do look better than they did on the PS4, which is weird. Alright, so they still can't attack me. That's good. Don't worry about it. And I guess that will be it for our turn. End turn. I could attack you, but I don't want to right now. Just in the off chance he has... Maybe I should attack anyway. He might have something that'll just destroy all the cards on my my field. But it's not like I can't just put something down to stop you again. Oh no, they're all in defense mode, because he can't do anything else. Don't worry about it. I know we're having kind of a cheap start to this. Don't worry, it's fine. Alright, so we're going to do a Black Hole. This destroys all monsters on the field, including his. So kablamzo. Suck it, loser. Blam blam. Destroys mine as well, but gets rid of all yours, which then frees up a bunch of spaces for me, which I can then use Monster Reborn. Also, what I called Reborn the Monster, because that's what they used to say in the anime, I don't know why. But, so this lets us look into the graveyard and pick up stuff, including his monsters. I'll take that blue eyes. Thank you very much. Hey! So we'll just summon ourselves a big, strongo monster. There he is. Hey, looky there. He's turned. He's joined my side. He knows the true ruler, lover of, I don't know. My deck's mostly dragon stuff, so he knows I like him. It's cool. Alright, so for the fun of it, why not? We'll attack using his own blue eyes. Suck it, Kaiba! Oh no, he's activated his own trap card. Activate this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I couldn't see it. I went way too fast. It also cannot attack or change. Oh, so it lost attack power and it can't do anything. So there you go. You can totally defend yourself by putting stuff down like that, which is, it's cool. I like it. All right, Kaiba, what you got? You gonna, ooh, he's summoning something. At 1 level 5 or higher. I'm assuming it's probably a Blue Eyes. Let's find out. No, you couldn't summon it, so it probably was a Blue Eyes. Is he anything to get rid of it with it? So, if we were to get another regular card monster, we have 2 of these now. So let's just do stuff twice. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang on to this Swords of Revealing Light for now, just because we currently. He's not going to attack us, because we've got a strong card. Once he summons Blue Eyes and then he'll attack us, then I'll put that down. Because otherwise we would have wasted anyway. We're just using up, it's 3 turns long. It's taking a long time to get this Exodia. It's really actually kind of disappointing. Usually doesn't take that long. Let's grab this. So now we have 3 of these. So you can only have up to 3 of any one kind of card in your deck. And I think, what's the minimum is 40 cards, I think? I think it's the minimum of 40, and you could... At one point, you can make an infinitely large deck however you want. But it makes it hard to get what you want, obviously. It's not the best strategy unless you're just trying to, like, burn through the other players' cards, and then you just have more cards than they do. Hey, there we go. So this will give us 3 more cards. Any one of those should probably be a normal monster, and then we'll get 3 more cards, and then it just keeps going from there. So let's see what we got. We got ourselves a... Give me Exodia piece. Nope. Got Regaiki. We got, that may be a normal. Okay, we'll just use these again. Don't worry about it, we go through my entire deck now. Don't worry about it, it's fine. This is all, it's all going to plan. Believe it or not, this is actually going to plan. So, if you've never seen YuGiOh, and don't know, like, the jokes and the memes about YuGiOh, Exodia, the Forbidden One, if I get all 5 pieces of it in my hand, I just win. That's how it works. That was how the first big duel ended. It's like, oh, my grandfather's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba! And then they just, blew him away with an insta-kill attack, which then was... Then, Weevil Underwood, he grabbed all of Yugi's cards and threw them into the ocean, and then, oh no, Exodia's gone, we can never buy another set of those. But don't worry about it. And then those came back later in, like, the Battle City tournament. I watched a lot of the show. I'm sorry. Ooh, is that the last piece? Are we almost there? We either got 4 or 5 pieces. Do we have to go through the entire deck? Is it at the bottom of the deck? Here we go! You ready for this? There's literally no way to lose now. Suck it, Kaiba, you did no damage to me. I also did no damage to you. But, oh, it's the second to last card. Exodia, the Forbidden One. Here he is. It's the boy. He's big and scary and looks super evil. Here he comes. Exodia, obliterate! You won using the effect of Exodia, the Forbidden One. How many cards? I had like half of my deck in my hand. Yay! Yugi, what the crap? Did you just cheat? Did you summon a massive monster in 1 turn? So every time you beat somebody, you get points. If it's a new duelist you haven't fought before, you'll get cards specifically from them to build your deck with and stuff. And it's pretty cool. So I'll just show you real quick the deck edit. You got all sorts of stuff here. You can make a whole bunch of different decks. You can go through here and you can, let's pick rando of their Exodia deck. And you can sort which kind of cards you're looking for by name, and it's really in depth with the stuff you can do. Like look at all the magic cards, all the dragon cards, all the spellcaster cards, that sort of stuff. Then you got your card shop over here. Say I wanted to. I haven't even bothered playing these later ones. I don't even know what they are. I want to buy. I've got all of Yugi's. No, I don't. It shows how much it would cost. But I don't have all of Yugi's cards yet. Sure, let's buy a pack from Yugi. Why not? I mean, I'm sorry, Yami/Atem. This is Yami Yugi. His name's Atem. And there's some cards. Ta-da! And fancy ones usually at the end. Boom! I don't know if any of these are ones I had or not. But there you go. So that's kind of cool. The one on the PSP, it was the best one because it was like it pulled out a pack of cards. Like it was still sealed. It would tear it open and it would pull them out of that. I thought that was the coolest. Anyway, then you have stuff like Battle Pack, which you can do sealed player draft. So you'll draw random cards. This is stuff that people actually do with cards, and it's really cool. I'm nowhere near skilled enough to do it. But they'll get 20 packs of cards or something, tear them open, make a deck out of it on the fly, and then duel each other. And then some of those people, like whoever wins, gets to keep all the cards. So if you have like really cool draws, you get stuff like that. That's pretty neat. Multiplayer, obviously, you just play online and stuff like that. But we are going to play a Duelist challenge. Why not? Who should we fight today? Let's see, who's not super annoying? We already fought Kaiba. We could fight Pegasus or Bandit Keith from America. Mako Tsunami, who's married to the ocean. I'm just making Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge references, which is why half the people know Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. It's fine. You know, let's go with the butt monkey of the series. I mean, the sidekick of the series, Joey Wheeler. Let's go with him. He can actually be pretty difficult. So let's sort these by let's see, filter by user decks. I forget how this works exactly. Slot. There we go. So I've made several of these. Some of these are just completely not finished. I tried to make some of these tournament legal and stuff. I'm trying to remember what my most recent one was. So I had one that was specifically about Red Eyes, because Red Eyes is great. Red Eyes is my boy. Then I had a Blue Eyes deck, and then just a fusion deck. We have ones about like magic and then dragon magic, mixed with spellcasters. I think this is the most recent up-to-date one, so we'll go with this one. I'll show off my deck and get just destroyed step one. You just wait. Scissors this time. Oh yeah! I'm also playing as the coolest looking protagonist in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yusei, I think? He's from the third series where they fight card games on motorcycles. You should know that from jokes on the internet, often known as memes. Let's see if we can beat up Joey Wheeler. Also see if I can remember how my deck works. I haven't played this in a while. I love this game, but it's been a little while since I've played it, so I'm probably gonna bomb super hard immediately forgetting how this deck works. Don't you worry about it. Maybe you worry about it. For me, maybe just a little bit. Hopefully I'll look cool on the internet. That'd be great. All right, give me my 6th card. What we got? All right, so what we have here. So a lot of my stuff is, I like variety. I like options. I don't like having an optimal strategy to go for, which is not the right way to play, but I find that boring if there's just one thing you're going for. I like when I have lots of things going on. So like this one, if I have a Blue Eyes, I can summon him. This one can be used as a fusion summon with another monster if you don't have that, or I can turn it into what's it called, a fusion card. My brain is giving up on me. So you can summon things. This one, you can reveal one fusion monster from your deck and then send one of the monsters from it to the graveyard, and this one's name becomes that. That can be pretty neat. Let's see, this is if unless you control is destroyed by a card effect or battle, you can summon this from your hand. That's useful. And this is, if you do not control another Beacon of White, and have 3 or more Blue Eyes monsters in your graveyard, you can target one of them and special summon it. So that's pretty good. A lot of my stuff on this specific deck is dragon-based, as you might suspect. Let's go ahead and do the boring thing. I want to see what more options. I normally don't go all this. It just happened to work out that way with the previous. Let's see, reveal. I can still just summon this as a normal monster. So we'll put this down. The last duel just happened to have a lot of these, and I was trying to do a specific strategy, so I thought it'd be fun. But let's see, I can reveal something and throw something away. Let's actually activate this, why not? We'll throw away, see, we've got King Dragoon. It's probably King Dragon, I always call it King Dragoon. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Twin Burst, mostly these things. Let's just reveal our Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and then send one of our Blue Eyes to the graveyard where it deserves. Go Kaiba's pet dragon thing into the trash with you. So now this is called Blue Eyes White Dragon. So if I had the right like fusion material for it, I could summon it, or I could fuse it with something else, which is kind of cool. Or if you have cards that have specific effects for that, you can use that, which is cool. So I should not attack. Like I'm telling you right now, it should not attack because he's got 2 face down cards. But do it anyway, just for the sake of seeing something. Or we could just straight up get that hit. There we go. So because I had 1,400 attack? I thought it was 13. 1,400 attack, and we had 1,700 attack. We did 300 damage because we had more attack than it did. There you go. That's how the game works, basically. But what I really like about Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically, like games like Magic are the most popular for a reason. And games like Pokemon are really popular because it's Pokemon. The game is pretty basic. At least it used to be. It's probably been evolved a lot since I played. I evolved. I didn't mean to do that on purpose. But there you go. Oh, hey, I can do this now. I don't have the other part with it. Yeah, I do. I've got that one. I can do Twin Burst. I could, just for the fun of doing that. Maybe. Maybe I'll do that, because then if I get 3 of those into the graveyard... Well, if I wait one more turn and get all into the graveyard, then I could summon it, and then I could do... Oh, that's many things that could happen right there. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Activate effect. Let's just go ahead and send another one of these this way. So, but basically, one of my favorite things about Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically is the absurd level of complexities some of these strategies can get to. I am not one of those people. I am not super duper skilled and all that fun stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and skip one more because I feel like the next turn could be really cool. but I like these, like, oh, I can do this to this to this, and you can take a card that's from, like, you know, Gen 1 and mix it with the later gens and come up with a new strategy that no one's thought of. Again, not me, but it's really cool if that's a thing that can happen, and I love it. Could you not, actually, no, can you attack me with that? Because I've got, I can't remember if that's the one that you avoid stuff. Okay. Alright, one more turn of them not attacking. One of the Jinzos, this is Lord, Jinzo Lord, can destroy a face-up monster or trap, like that. Ooh, so this card is sent to the graveyard. I have one Blue Eyes dragon from your deck to your hand, but I'm wanting to summon this out here. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to do something neat. By that, actually, now I kind of want to do this thing. That would give it to me anyway. So what I was going to do is if I use him to do the thing, you throw the last Blue Eyes in there. If we have 3 Blue Eyes in there, this lets us summon one of them to our hand or on the field or whatever. Then I can use this as a fusion material. This would be called Blue Eyes, and then I can fuse them all together to make the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. But now I have this, so if this gets destroyed, it'll just give me a Blue Eyes in my hand, which lets me summon this, which is a better option. So, like I said, lots of stuff going on here. So we will go ahead and do this. Probably not the best idea, but it's my idea, and it's what I'm going to do. There we go. Alrighty, so I don't want to attack that, obviously. It's got 2,600 attack, and I only have 17. I have one more turn of him not being able to attack, so I won't bother putting that in defense mode just yet, but here we go. Onward! Turn change. Alright, what you got for me, Joey Wheeler? I was wondering if these were going to be slow or fast duels. I mean, the first one was still kind of slow, because it went kind of weird, but it's fine. It's not too bad. Alright, what we doing? What you planning? What you thinking? It's up. You can see doing the thinking motion up at the top there. All right, the switch is thinking. Alrighty. So now, what does this thing do? Send one dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if that dragon monster is a normal monster, you can send one more dragon monster to the graveyard. Ooh, that also is super. Oh, I know exactly who to send for that. Okay, we're gonna activate this real fast. There's a lot of intricacies if I can remember my deck. So this one I want, because this counts as 2 dragon tributes, but also if a dragon gets destroyed, this gets summoned out of my graveyard. So I need to find at least one more regular type here, also really good. One more regular dragon. Let's see, I think Red Eyes Metal, Darkness Metal Dragon. Freaking love that card. I think that's the one that's been banned for. I can see how you would abuse that. I don't though. So you know, let me use it. Alright, so you're going to be a regular, this is a normal type, so we'll drop you. I don't want to do the Blue Eyes just yet. And then we'll go ahead and do the Keeper of the Shrine. There we go. So the little swirly dragon there was good for fusion material and stuff, for multiple different things. Alright, so I want to summon you, which means I want to get rid of this. If one of these gets destroyed, this can be summoned, but I'm not really wanting to wait on that. So we will summon this, and we will get rid of this, which sends it to my graveyard, and because it's gone to the graveyard, it'll activate its special effect. I'm just going to drop you over here, because why not? And then, kablamzo, that lets me bring a Blue Eyes from my deck to my hand, so there we go. And now that we have that, now see, all this could fall apart immediately if one of these is just like Black Hole or something, or Dark Hole. But because we have this in our hand, it allows us to use this. So Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. It looks kind of like a Blue Eyes, but it's not. But if I have a Blue Eyes in my hand, I can show my Blue Eyes, be like, hey, look at this, and lets me just summon this for free. Because why not? You have to have another big monster in your hand to do it, so it's not super free, but it's super cool. And from that, activate your effect. His effect is he can just destroy one of the monsters on the other side of the field, because why not? And I freaking love that. Alright, so now you... So you count as Blue Eyes. You can count as Blue Eyes. You count as Blue Eyes. So we're going to do this. Again, not necessarily the smartest idea, but we're going to do it anyway, because it could be fun. So, if I want to get rid of all 3 of those, I can summon the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So we'll use this guy right here, who is now counted as a Blue Eyes, just what he is, it says on his card. This thing can count as another fusion material monster, so it's now a Blue Eyes, and then an actual Blue Eyes. So then you watch them all fuse together, and it's just a pile of nonsense, but it's counting it as 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons being fused together, and I love that. So I could technically, I've done this, I think, 3 times in what I said I could do. You have done 3 times in one game, not having that many Blue Eyes, obviously. You can only have 3 total, which is kind of nuts. And there we go. Got ourselves a Blue Eyes. Activate Keeper of the Shrine. Oh no, our cards have been sent to the graveyard, which means I can now pull Keeper of the Shrine back out and put him into defense mode because he's got no attack. But it's a free 2100 defense shield you can just throw down. And technically, I can activate this now because I've got 3 Blue Eyes cards in my graveyard, which allows me to summon, so I can target one of them and special summon it. I don't know if this counts later, so we'll hold on to that. What could I do here? What can I special summon? I could get you Kachikochi Dragon, so 2 level 4 monsters, so it doesn't necessarily... You get some special effects out of some of those. So we now have these. What could you throw? You can reveal 1 fusion monster from your deck and send it to the graveyard. So I guess I could probably do that for the King Dragoon stuff, which would be useful for other things. Sure, why not? Activate effects. Let's do that. Where's King Dragon? Or Dragoon, I'm gonna keep calling him Dragoon. Lord of D is a useful one, because while he's on the field, either player can target dragon monsters on the field with card effects, which is like, this is a card effect. But he also has like the Dragon Flute, for, you know, the one from Power Rangers, not that one. But it lets you summon, I think, 2 dragons for free out of your hand if you have that. We're just gonna do that. So he's now in there. So if I have something I can summon stuff out of the graveyard, or another card I'm thinking about, use something with that. All right, let's move on to the battle phase. We're either about to lose or wreck. I'm not sure which one. All right, let's start with, let's probe this a little bit. Let's see how strong this one is. Oh, okay, we just got something. Blam, this card destroyed your opponent direct. Oh, it does something. He pulls out a Jinzo. Oh no. Luckily, this is stronger than your Jinzo in defense mode, so Blamzo on that. Cool. And then I guess we'll risk firing this. If he had like magic cylinders and fired my own attack back at me, and I took 4,500 damage, that would suck butt. But hey, there we go. So you can kind of see the nuances and how this game works. I was thinking about playing against like YuGiOh or something, or Atem, or Yami, or whatever you want to call him. But this duel's gonna go for a while, so we'll see. We're either about to completely destroy this or die. That's how this game works. Ooh, discard 1 card and add 1 dragon monster up to 3,000 or more attack and 2,500 defense or less defense in your deck or hand, which basically means this lets you summon 2 or add 2 Blue Eyes to your hand, which again would be really good for what we're doing here. Don't want to do that just yet. I do have cards in here that I can upgrade this further. I think like Blue Eyes Shining Dragon I think is in this. I might have other cards like, what's it called? You know, some of the god cards like Slifer I think may be in here. Oh no! That puts a bomb on something. I forget what that does. Before damage calculation, if this card was attacked by another monster and was face down fence position, started the damage step, equip this card to the attacking monster, and then during the opponent's next standby phase, destroy the monster. Okay, so thankfully we attacked it with this. So that is now equipped to you, and you will die in the next turn. Not that that matters, because I'm going to do this. Kablamzo! 2,200 attack right there, and another 4,500 damage right there. Unfortunately, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon doesn't get cool animations or anything. You'd think it would. It was kind of a big deal in the series when it popped out. But I guess it's just the main ones. You got like Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. I think Red Eyes gets it, Red Eyes Black Dragon, and Dark Magician Girl, and some of those like that. So what you got for me, Joey, Mr. Wheeler? You gonna explode my guy that's already, like, I think you should explode in my standby phase? Maybe my next standby phase. Is that probably between rounds? I forget how that works exactly. Oh no, he's summoning things! Got Tiny Jinzo with his giant, gross brain head. Look at that. Oh no! And now he's sacrificing them both. No, he's fusing them together to create a wind-up Zenmen. I don't know what that is. So it's an XYZ. Or apparently it's called an Xyz? I'm not going to call it that. XYZ monster. Which you basically just... oh, there's the boy! The other boy! If you have certain things, you can just put it on there. I think it's more or less what this one over here was when we were looking at it. Wherever you were. Oh, there's one right there. I think XYZ, yeah. So you don't actually have to have a fusion thing. You just put stuff together. It just looks like Frieza. Anyway, we do this now. So Blue Eyes Shining Dragon can be normal summoner set, must be special summoned, or can't do this. I have to tribute 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. It gains 300 attack for each dragon monster in your graveyard. So at minimum, that makes 4, because you'd have 3 Blue Eyes and then Ultimate. And this starts as the strength of a Blue Eyes. So let's see what this does. So we just slap this on in here. I don't think he gets an animation. We'll find out. Oh, he's not a fusion, so he didn't get the fusion slots. That would make sense, I suppose. Up to 5,100. That's all. Not a massive bump. He's at the point now where 2 hits from him would just kill you outright. But you know. All right. Is there NC? If you do not control another beacon of white, I can just target 1 special, summon it, but all its effects are negated. You know what? Screw it. Why not? I don't have another beacon of white, so let's summon a Blue Eyes monster. Like, let's say Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. What you gonna do now, Joey? Oh no. So it did lower the attack of this one because this is no longer in the graveyard, but I think this is okay. I think we can probably make it with this. As long as he didn't have something instantly kill me, which he does not. Let's see, what is your thing here? If the card would be destroyed, attach 1 XYZ material. Once the card in phase. Okay, so it can survive 2 attacks. So let's attack it 3 times. Start with the lowest. Oh, we can't attack with you? Oh, we can't attack with either? Ooh. Why can't we attack with those? Actually, I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's something to do with this. Does this do anything? Blah, 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 da, da, da. I don't think so. There's something on yours that I'm not paying attention to. Oh, well, I guess we'll just attack with this. That'll be at least our first attack. So he's going to use his effect, just waste 1 of the cards underneath it, which apparently will bring out Jinzo. That's worrying. Jinzo can be really cool. Like I said, this game is like you're in control until you're not. I'm not sure why you get to attack again, but I'll take it. Let's see. You can negate all trap effects on the field, but I'm not using any traps specifically. So we'll ignore him for the moment. You use your other effect. Does that. I can attack you. I genuinely don't know why I can attack again, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. You die now. There we go. And I can attack again. There's some effect going on here I don't know what is. But hey, you can attack 4 times. I re-summoned him. I sacrificed him, brought him back, and he attacked 4 times, killed everything on the field, and there we go. And that's how you do in Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, unless he's got something super good, which he very well might. I don't know. At least he's got literally nothing. As long as I can attack, I win. What's it? If this card is special summon, you can add 1 polymerization card, so I could fuse more things if I wanted to. I'll summon you. Look, I've got a full field of cards. Check it out. Activate Keeper of Dragon Magic. I forget what is that. That's you, right? Okay, so I can add 1 polymerization, normal fusion. You can reveal 1 fusion monster in your special deck. Yeah, why not? Let's just overkill. There's nothing, no kill like overkill. No! You can't be serious! And then the game crashes. Screw you! You didn't beat me. Come on! So anyway, this has been Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. The game legit rage quit. Did you see that? That's amazing. Well, thanks for joining me for another Strategy Sundays. Hopefully, you know, you don't mind it being not like a real-time strategy sort of thing. But hey, if you like this sort of thing, let me know. I'll be more than happy to play more of this or other games like it, or if you have suggestions, I'd appreciate those as well. But for now, I hope you guys have enjoyed some strategic game screwing you over, because it just does that sort of thing. But I genuinely like this game a lot. It's a fun, dumb series. It's a really fun card game, and it's great. It's fun. Did you know I liked it? But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.